Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Rimworld in Banshee's Pass. Going on to our third video. Hope you guys enjoyed your Saturday video previously. Only thing I've done in between here is I'm going to go ahead and deconstruct some of these extra walls. It's just some free blocks, really easy to deconstruct, no big deal to be honest. I'm also going to go ahead and set a hunting job if I can. Let's say you. Albert or whoever wants to do hunting. Let's see. Hunting. Here it is. Snappy, apparently. Set that to a slightly lower priority. Albert, if you don't mind sniping the ibex and killing it, you can make some extra meals out of that. I also think we ought to consider planting another little crop down here. Let's consider it a growing zone. Can I expand the one that already exists? Is that allowed? Hang on. Is it allowed? Oh, what do you know? Sure as heck is. Okay. I'll go ahead and make this a 10 by 10. Or actually, no, can I remove just that? Let's try moving it a little bit closer from the wall. Something like this. There we go. Okay, little 10 by 10 area. And then I'm going to create a small growing zone right here. Let's say a 5 by 5. Oh, nope, I don't want it there. I don't want it attaching to the same thing. Ah! No! Not what I had in mind! Oh, well, hang on. We'll get this figured out. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now can I place you? There we go. Okay, now they're not the same growing zone. So here, I'm thinking I want to plant a little bit of heal root. It says a minimum skill of 8, so I'm not going to be able to do this right now, but eventually, I want to go ahead and make sure that we do that. Set the corn. Oops. Click on that mark there. Perfect. Okay. And till up the soil like so. Perfect. And we could till the soil, but until we have 8 growing, it doesn't matter. Snappy, you currently have 7 growing, and you're not too far off from being able to do that. So planting a few more things, harvesting a few more crops, you'll then be able to start planting some heal root. And I'm going to go ahead and start preemptively doing that because eventually, someday, we're going to run out of medicine, and we're going to wish that we had some herbs as a backup. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do there. The other thing I'm going to do is lay out some wooden flooring. I saw some recommendations about that, and you're correct. Problem is it costs a lot of wood to do so. So for now, let's place them in the bedrooms at the very least. And I could place a little bit over here and maybe here. Some common work areas just to try and beautify the environment a little bit. But obviously we need to grow a lot more trees. And to that extent, we could even plant a... Whoops. Oh, this growing zone's a little awkward. We could plant a growing zone over... I don't know, let's say here. Okay, and then I'll expand it out a little bit. And I could try planting some trees. What grows the fastest and puts out the most wood? Slow going, but its wood is very strong. Beauty, nutrition, health points, mass. Growing time is about 30 days. That is a long dang time, isn't it? Is there anything a little faster? Poplar. 15 days. Okay. Pine wouldn't make a lot of sense. 20? Can't imagine that's going to grow well in this environment. Same with birch, honestly, although, does it say anything about temperature requirements? Not really. Birch might be a good, alternative. Teak? No, that's going to take even longer. Okay. This is actually the fastest. Common rainforest trees grows very fast but yields little usable wood. Maybe we can do, this also yields little wood. I think we have to go for oak, to be honest. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that as well. I don't know if tilled soil makes a difference for trees, but why not? Let's just go ahead and get working on that. I want to have a close-by source of wood. We're having to travel very far to get cacti and trees and stuff like that, and as you've been able to tell, I use my wood pretty quick, so I'd like to see a bit more happen there. That's right, you keep hauling. Snappy, would you please stop researching? That's really unnecessary. Have you killed the ibex? You did. Put it out of its misery. There we go. Dead ibex. Alright, Albert should be able to butcher that immediately. Well, maybe not. He'll do it eventually. For now, it's refrigerated. It's going to spoil in a few days. It's not a big deal. So, for the stonecutters table, we have built that. Now we can add in a bill. I'm going to say make any stone blocks and do until we have... like 200 or something. It only goes up in 20s? Alright, fine. 210. I don't care. Whatever. Rejected proposal. Snappy rejected Albert's marriage proposal. Oh, no! Albert, what's going on with you, man? How you feeling there, buddy? How are you feeling? Ooh, not very good. Minus 18. Man, you move fast. You were dating for all of, like, 5 days. And it's like, hey, we're stuck here forever. You want to get married? Are you surprised that Snappy said no? She's a human computer. She recognizes when you're moving too fast. She's not stupid. A chunk of spacecraft has fallen from nearby. Ooh, hello. I don't have any immediate use for that, but it's going to be all right. Okay. So Albert is cooking stuff up the way that he is supposed to. Good job. Yeah, so are you going to break up with Snappy now, or what's going on? Needs, alpha bedroom, opinion of her lover. Where can I see social? Okay, so there's still lovers. He has a... Does Snappy get a bond to Banshee? Are you kidding me? No, Banshee doesn't have an owner yet. I have seen Albert trying to train Banshee a little bit using some of the meat that we're producing, but it has not gone very well thus far. Okay, let's go ahead and place at least a little bit of wooden flooring here. So it's not a super beautiful environment, but it's just going to have to do. Nights do last a fairly long while, don't they? Okay. So we could continue ramping up some sort of production. But what would we get if we did? I don't want a sculptor's table. I don't want a tailoring bench yet. We already have these. No, there's nothing I really need there. We probably should invest a little bit in getting some more power, and to that extent, I'll go ahead and get myself at least one windmill. Now, we don't have enough steel, so in order to make this work, I'm going to have to get more. Orders, mine. You guys are not done mining the steel. Well, eventually they'll have to get to it. But in the meantime, Snappy. She's going around and building up all the floors. Okay. Beautifying the environment a little bit. We're going to need to have somebody willing to clean this stuff up, though. It's very obvious when you have floors. When stuff starts to get kind of ugly, people are traipsing in the dirt. Wipe off your feet, by God! Actually, you know what? That would be kind of an interesting thing to add into the game. What if there was a mod that allowed for, like, a doormat? And it reduces the likelihood of tracking in dirt and removing the beauty of an environment. That wouldn't be so bad. Not sure how you program it, but it wouldn't be bad. Very tiny quality of life improvement, you know. Corn is 40% grown. We could use a lot more food than this. How are we doing on meals? 7 meals. We have a little bit of meat left, but it's not a lot. I think we need to keep going hunting. Now, I'm loath to hunt the boomalopes. They're called boomalopes for a reason. You hunt them, they go boom. Hey, look! 720 steel. I don't know where that came from, but I'm taking it. Is there an ibex or something I can hunt nearby, roughly? There is a wild boar. Alright, let's go ahead and hunt the boar. That shouldn't be so bad. We have some pretty good shots, so I think Albert can probably handle it. Ugh, that corpse is gruesome. Should probably get rid of that thing. Go get him, Albert! Perfect shot, well done! That's right, you sniped that boar. Dead boar. Alright. Nice. Still have 96 wood left. I need so much freaking wood. Chop all the wood, all the things. All of them must die. There's a few cacti that have come of age and stuff like that. Somebody pointed out, by the way, in my previous video, I keep ranting against Snappy for being a terrible constructor, but she's trying to build a bed out of cacti. I mean, that's a perfectly fair complaint. Yeah, that would be a little tough for anybody. It's like trying to make gold out of straw, you know? That's like, hey. That's not going to work very well, so I probably should give her a break. I probably should. But I am not exactly the most forgiving of people, so meh, I'll probably continue to rag on her. In the meantime, though. Let's see, we should probably harvest any grown agave just to get a little extra food, some berries, whatever it's going to be. That's all grown up and ready to go. I don't really see anything over here. Okay. Is there anything else that's fallen on the map, like some steel or something that I was missing before that we could get some free resources with? I don't see any evidence of that. Lots of agave and trees up here. That's nice. Now, I am very surprised that thus far we have not been raided. Usually within the first couple of days, I find that I get at least a very small raid. Or something like you get a plea for help from somebody, and it's like, oh, please, I'm being chased by bandits. And you save them, and one bandit comes chasing after him, and you kill him, and you get a new party member. That's what I'm accustomed to seeing happen very early on in the game. Thus far, it has not, and I am sort of surprised about that. Hey, look! We have some marble blocks. I don't think anyone's done any work on the stone cutting table. That's just from deconstruction efforts. But hey, that's okay. This stuff never decays. What I probably should do is allow for an outdoor pile somewhere. Let's say a stockpile zone over here. Okay? Just a little stockpile zone. And what it's going to do is this is only good for basically construction materials that will not decay. So not plant matter. I don't know what some of this stuff is, but it's probably fine. Not wood. That does decay. I'll say that this is a preferred pile, and we'll allow for chunks to go here as well. And also mechanoid corpses on the off chance we ever get any. Everything else we'll have to do. What I probably could do is build a barn. That's something I usually like to do at some point, is build a massive indoor storage area. And that's where you can place your weapons, your clothing, and so on. And it doesn't decay because it's outside, technically. So for example, this wood right here, it does have a decay rate, you can see. But it's actually not decaying because it's under a roof, and so on. What's over here? Hey, lavish meals. Nice. That should improve some people's opinion. I'll get a little bit happier. I keep saying opinion, by the way. I'm fully aware that's not what I'm supposed to be. It's supposed to be like happiness, mood, stuff like that. But I played so much darn EU4, and I can't help but call it opinion all the time. Yeah, whatever, it's fine. All right. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say that this is a preferred stockpile as well. It's not really that important to me that people clear this out immediately, but we'll have to do it. All right, keep training up this stupid warg. Okay. Did we get it? Aha! We did get it. Okay, Albert is the master of Banshee. Finally, we mastered our warg. Okay, you will follow around Albert whenever he's drafted in a fight. Good, the warg can fight, and they're pretty strong. When doing field work, hunting, or taming animals, sure, why not? Release. So release and go kill things. Rescue. I think the most important thing right now is to train and haul. And I'm not going to train her to really field around. I kind of want to use my warg for some hauling. It just saves a lot of time. Hauling is one of the most time-consuming jobs in the game. So if you're able to avoid that, it works out pretty well for you. Snappy, where are you and what are you doing? Oh, you're deconstructing everything. Okay, I kind of regret this whole deconstruction thing. Cancel all this. That'll be something we do when we have a lot of time on our hands. In the meantime, though, if we want to place down some marble flooring, that would be an option. Not a high priority. More important to me that she grows the corn. But if she's ever bored, that's something we could do. I'm going to say that this is just a normal stockpile. It's not actually important to me if we leave a lot of stuff here. That's just general purpose stuff, you know? Oh, look at all that steel. Glad we found that. That's going to save me so much extra effort. Not too bad. So I did see a comment from a couple of videos ago. I think I mentioned it last video, but I'll go ahead and reiterate on it. Someone trying to warn me that with the glitter tech mod that I have, it apparently has a conflict with one of the other mods. Can I see that from here? Not really. One of the other mods that I use for prosthetics and other stuff like that. So I had to download a no surgery version of the glitter tech mod and load the game with that. I think it's worked, so I don't see any immediate crashes, but if we have that problem, that's the first thing I'm going to check. If I try building some prosthetics and it crashes the game, could very well be that that is the issue. Alright, we're growing some oak trees. It's going to take a long time, but it's already 5% grown. So in theory, we'll be able to get some trees together. Still have not been attacked. I am shocked. Why have I not been attacked? Not that I'm asking for it, okay? I don't want to die, but I am accustomed to being attacked by now. Alright, we only have 89 wood. Good lord, I need so much. This is where having a fourth party member would have been helpful. Just keep chopping down trees and stuff. Get me that precious, precious wood. I actually need to make sure that I'm not queuing too many jobs, because what may be happening is the reason it's taking so long to do things is I queue up too many jobs. I find that is the #1 problem that I have in Rimworld, is that I often queue up like 20 different things to do because I'm thinking too far ahead, and as a result, stuff that's more important... look away. Avert thine eyes, children. What ends up happening is the important jobs get put on the back burner for a long time while they work through their priority list, which is not exactly ideal for me. I'm going to go ahead and give you a little bit higher priority for crafting, Albert. It's still more important to me that you haul and clean and stuff like that, but crafting could be pretty useful. Hey, Snappy leveled up! She's planting the heal root! Nice. She's also leveled up her construction, too, which helps. Okay, so she's less likely to fail things. But good, if we plant the heal root, then eventually this stuff grows up, and I can make some little medicines with that. Less likely to die a horrible death. Huzzah! Okay, so did you have to hunt anything else? Hey look, there's a boar. Let's go ahead and hunt this boar. Just a little bit more meat. Right now we have only 3 meals. We still have 19 survival meals, but it's obviously not enough. So I probably should just have Albert go on a few hunting trips. Kill the ibex does, kill a couple more wild boars. Please be really... Oh god, Snappy, please be way more careful around those boomalopes. Oh! Snappy finally accepted Albert's marriage proposal! The marriage is on! At some point in the coming days or seasons, they will have their marriage ceremony and invite all the colonists, the only other one being Fox. Consider placing a marriage spot if you want to control where the ceremony occurs. Congratulations, Mazel Tov! And a street kid is visiting the colony. What is your character stats? You're pretty much good at a lot of stuff. You're gay, you're slowpoke, and you're psychically dull. You're incapable of any plant work, and you're still a child. You're only 16 years old. Missing out on a lot of good stats for that. He's kind of a decent all-around character. I guess the question is, do I want to kidnap him and try to... Wow, you have an Orion exoskeleton in your spine? Greatly increases your moving and manipulation and stuff. Wow. That's nifty. How did you accomplish that? As a street kid? Nobody knows. Do I try to arrest him in some way? Probably leave him alone. I'm not sure he's quite worth picking up. Here's the only reason I'm careful about picking up the guy with the Orion spine, okay? So I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, that the size of raids and so on is calculated based on your colony's wealth, for whatever that might be. And that could include the amount of silver you have, it could be a lot of your other assets, like, just, it's intended to be scale up over time. As you continue to build out your colony and you technically have more material wealth, the raids get larger and larger. That's the idea. I'm a little bit worried that if I take him on with an Orion exoskeleton, which I am guessing counts as glitter tech, that might be all it takes to bring on this new faction that can just crush you, or give me much, much larger pirate raids, in which case that's the end of it. So, tempting as that is, I don't think it's quite worth taking him. He has an MRG-5 pistol. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take him. I'm too worried about the risk involved in that. Oh, take it or no balls, right? Yeah, no. I don't respond to those kind of childish taunts. Or maybe I do. I don't know. It's fine, though. Still not being attacked, though. Randy random, man. This is what happens. Its entire purpose is that it's random. Oh, he's also from Orion Installation. He was part of a faction. Well, yeah, unless I want to upset another faction, I definitely don't want to do that. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, we could have been attacked on day 1, or we could be attacked on day 20. You never know what's going to happen. So, in the meantime, we just keep doing the best that we can. I'm going to go ahead and start planning out a barn. I want it to be fairly large, though, is the thing. What are the odds I can build a really big barn? Well, okay. What I need to get, right, is... Oh, here's a marriage spot. I guess we can go ahead and place it indoors. It's not a very good location, but whatever. What I want to place is a trade spot, if I can find it. Blueprints. Nice. Power. No. Miscellaneous. I thought it was under there. Joy, temperature. I guess I haven't unlocked the ability to do that yet. How are we doing on research? It's still going to be a while, I think. Yeah, we're only 161 done. Maybe it's in here somewhere. Tube television, gun turrets, fire foam, moisture pump, blah, 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 blah. Huh. Well, the thought was I would place a trade beacon in the middle of the barn, and what you can do is actually remove the roof in the area specifically around the trade beacon, so whenever you trade with orbiting ships, it drops it off right in your barn, which is very convenient. But as things currently stand, I don't know how big of a barn to build because I don't see it. So I'm going to build one that's 14 by 14. Nice big barn, and we're going to put a door right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this into my non-critical stockpile. Just totally general purpose for pretty much everything except for corpses. No corpses of any kind allowed there. Chunks are probably fine. Do not allow... I can allow rotten, but don't allow food. That shouldn't be necessary. And I'll say that this is just a normal priority barn. That's all I'm doing. Creating an indoor space. I actually don't even need to do chunks now that I think about it. That's just going to take up a lot of useful space for something that already cannot degrade. So, probably don't want to do stone blocks either. I don't know what this stuff is. So we don't want this. We will allow for wood to get stored here because that can degrade. Yes. Plant matter like hops and hay and stuff, I guess, is okay. As long as it doesn't spoil and needs to go in refrigeration, it's probably alright, right? But now, of course, we're completely out of wood. Okay. Chop, chop, chop that wood. Chop, chop, chop that wood. It's like playing Banished all over again, you know? Just gotta go and gather the same freaking stuff over and over again. Banshee got food poisoning from the pork. Oh no! The wild boar. It poisoned you. Gosh dang it, you guys are doing it all the dang time. You're not even married yet. Could you wait a couple of days for the ceremony? Just for the sake of decorum? Is that too much to ask? Probably. Good news is, about placing the barn here, is we can actually just chop down these trees and immediately place them here, so it's not going to mess me up too much. We also have a bit of goat hide, which I could use to make some clothing if we needed to. But nobody's naked currently. That said, I think I'll go ahead and start placing down some more production. No! No, no, no. Can't place down a bunch of stuff, can't queue up too many jobs. Remember, it's easy to get carried away. Instead, I'm going to queue up a couple more mining jobs, just so we can get some more steel, because we have 1,000, but it's not enough. We will continue chopping wood and hunting poor little animals. Poor little aminals. Where are you? Aminals? Hey, an ostrich! There's another ostrich. Or was it an emu over there? I have no idea. Either way, what they're doing on this planet, nobody knows, but they're there. Albert loves hunting, and the good news is, as we continue training that up, he should get a little bit better at shooting, which he really likes, and because he has a burning passion for it, he should be able to gain XP a lot faster. Ooh, interesting. Is this new? Did they add in the... I don't remember this ever being a thing, but apparently, if you do not shoot, you can lose your XP. Huh. Snappy, I don't want you hunting, okay? There are more important jobs, like plant cutting. That's more important to me. Hey, there we go. Finally, something is happening. Okay. Plant cut. Okay. So a psychiatric patient. What? A psychiatric patient? Named Anfisa Haley calls you from nearby. She's being chased by pirates from the Turtles of Cruelty. She's 60 years old, which is a little on the old side. She probably won't be able to do very much. A psychiatric patient? What are the odds that she's like incredibly neurotic, goes crazy, and kills us all in our sleep? I'm gonna go for pretty good. Pretty good chance. I could offer her safety, but then I'll have to fight the pirates. But fighting the pirates is not a big deal. But for this, I don't feel like I'm gonna gain much. I mean, you never know. Maybe she's amazing. I have no idea. But we'll never find out because I'm gonna ignore the message. Why can I not ignore the message? Hey. What the crap? Where'd it go? That was weird. I couldn't click it. I had to hit escape. It was very weird. Okay. So, good. The goat hide did decay a little bit, but now that it's under a roof, it shouldn't. And the barn is complete. Oh, BKB. That'll do the job. We probably should be ending this video up because I am out of time, but obviously we need a lot more resources. Corn has almost grown up, which will be nice. Some heel roots will be done relatively soon. Oak trees will take a while, but we'll get there. And in the meantime, Albert is being very proactive about killing all those animals. Whoa! Something went skadoosh! No! Firefight it! Guys, firefighting is always your #1 priority. Guys! Albert, stop trying to train the warg. Draft. Put out the fire. Okay, now you can worry about training your freaking pet. Good lord, there are priorities, sir. That happens occasionally. Basically, just the electric conduit fizzled out. We lost all of our power, but that's fine. We got some power sources. We'll be okay. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.